Hi guys, I'm live again for the Wednesday Q&A. I didn't totally plug this as much today because I've been a little busy with lessons, but I know I said I was going to do it every Wednesday, so I'm here just in case anybody has questions right now. Okay, so I'm going to wait and see who shows up. You might notice I have a little friend. It's my little buddy who I just adopted yesterday. I'm pretty excited about him. His name is Moki. And yeah, things are going good by me, but I'm sure that there are questions, so I'm here to answer them if you have any to ask. Let me know who's here. I see people are showing up. Hi! I know I got a puppy. It happened really fast. Hey guys. Little Jenny is Ashley, right? And Fawn is Ashlyn. I know. It was kind of a crazy story how this all happened. His name is Moki. Moki is a Fraggle from the show, kids show Fraggle Rock. You guys might not know it because it was from when I was younger, but we like the name Moki. And then he's very mellow, so I like calling him my Moki Mellow, like a marshmallow. He's been on a lot of walks today because I've been taking my emails on my phone, and we've just been walking all over the place because he has a lot of energy when he's awake. And so, yeah, he's a really good little dude. We got him yesterday, had no idea. Woke up yesterday morning, did not know I was getting a dog yesterday morning. We thought, we weren't even sure that our application, because we adopted, he's a rescue, so usually adoption agencies are very careful about, you can't just buy a dog. They make sure they interview you and make sure that you're, going to be a good pet owner. So we didn't even know our application was approved until yesterday morning. And then when we found out it was approved, we thought the earliest we were going to get the dog was Thursday. And then yesterday, when I was doing this live yesterday, they called and were like, "Can you come at 4?" And I was like, "Okay." And so here we go. We got a little dude. This is his favorite toy. It's a donut. Taquasia, hello. I'm so excited to hear from you. I haven't heard from you yet. I sent you an email because I have that book that you love to write in, and I would like to send it to you right now. So email me back your address and I'll send it your way. I'm going to try. I think there's going to be some days Moki's going to have a little too much energy to sit in my lap for it, but if I get the timing right, I'm totally going to try streaming with him. He was doing you're slowly starting to see his personality. He was really, really nervous yesterday, but slowly but surely, his little personality's coming out. Okay, good, Taquasia. I know you like that book, and I feel like you could use it right now. We all could use something like that. Is that you just now? Okay. So what's going on? How are classes today? Any new questions that I can answer? No. I've been hearing really good things. I still have the pens. And you're still in the running. You can submit your good deed of the week as late as midnight tomorrow. And then we'll decide on Friday. Which are the pens you like, Ashley? Do you like the glitter gel pens, or you like The first ones, the colorful glitter pens, the gels. Noted. I'll remember that. Okay. Good to know. Slowly but surely, more and more of your teammates. Oh, the normal ones. Okay, so the Inkjoy color pens, not the ones that are glitter gel pens. Okay. He's just a sleepy little dude. Okay, so I heard that you're unable to access VoiceThread. Here's my question. The On Monday and Tuesday, the voice spare is doing. Okay, I have two questions. One, what do you mean you can't access it? What is it saying when you can't access it? And were you talking about yesterday's or are you talking about today's? Because we did today's on a different platform, so today's should have worked better. Yes, so in theory, that's what VoiceThread should be doing. She could also mess around with Screencastify, but the reason that we like VoiceThread is because we want you guys to be able to do the interactive comments. Like we want you to be able to record your voice or video, not just type. You know what I mean? Because it's good for you to see each other. But that's the thing, when VoiceThread works, which right now it should have worked for everybody today, it accomplishes all those things. But what happened today that it didn't work? My Bob. I can I'll when we have our meeting, we have our meetings with our grade teams on Friday. Okay, cool, Ashlyn. We have our team meetings on Friday. So Ms. Braz can definitely talk to Mr. Spera about what he's doing. But also, if that's what happened today, I think maybe were you logged in with your DreamYard email? This might be something that we got to fix tomorrow in the Google Hangout. Tomorrow, there's no new lessons for any social studies class. There's just all day a Google Hangout to troubleshoot stuff like this so that you guys have time to work on your mastery task and you can figure stuff like this out, basically. So actually, nothing that's happening right now, not even in the slightest, could it make you fail Miss B's class. Not possible. I promise. We know that technology issues happen, and we're more than prepared to help you fix them, and nothing that's happening is going to be held against you. I promise. And I'm pretty sure that tomorrow on a Google Hangout, we should be able to figure out what's going on with your voice thread, because the last couple days we knew there was a problem in general, but now that that's fixed, whatever's going on with yours, I'm confident we'll just be able to figure it out when we can get on video and we can do a screen share. Okay, so don't stress. Just make sure tomorrow at some point you Google Hangout with either Ms. Barajas or myself. We're going to have links posted in Classroom for when you can do a Google Hangout with us all day. You could just come in when it makes sense for you to come in and we'll figure your stuff out with you. Yeah, no worries. Who else is here? Who's our 5? I'm doing good. I have a puppy. That gets a little tricky. He needs to go potty a lot, and he is like basically a newborn baby. But I'm obsessed with him, and it's definitely helping keep me in good spirits, even though we're all in this like weird situation, you know? That's bringing me joy. And I'm excited for when I can start featuring him in my lessons. Can you send the classwork on Google Docs? Yes, you can. If you go to the assignment tab in Google Classroom, there is a Google Doc specifically created for you to put the assignment in. But if for any reason that's tricky for you to find, if you just make a Google Doc and share it with Miss Barajas and me, that's also fine too. We're going to get it and we're going to grade it. Do any of you guys have dogs? Do you have dog advice for me? Hey, Valil, I'm so happy to hear from you. How you doing? I got a puppy yesterday just for you. I mean, you can't have him, but so you guys can have a puppy to look forward to. Thank you. Have you been doing okay getting into VoiceThread and all your classes? Let me know if you're having any tech issues. He's really so sleepy because I took him out for so long today. He's falling asleep. His name is Moki. Moki is named after, there's this show, Fraggle Rock. It's like a kid's show from when I was little. And my fiance and I both liked Fraggle Rock. And one of the Fraggles, the characters, they're kind of like Muppets. They're like weird, like squiggly things, was named Moki. So we picked Moki. But I like calling him Moki Mellow, like a marshmallow, because he's very chill. He's mellow. And he's just like, he's a little nervous. He's very scared of going outside right now. We have to bribe him to go outside with treats. But then when he gets outside, he's like, oh, this is pretty cool. And he like trots all around. Thank you. I appreciate it. That name is really my fiance's idea. So I'll have to pass that along to him that you guys like the name Moki. Yeah. Any questions about school this week? Any questions about tech? There is no new work in your social studies classes now for Thursday, tomorrow, or Friday of this week. All that you're responsible for from now through then is we have new lessons Monday through Wednesday. You have until Friday to finish doing the posting with the comments and whatever. If you're in 10th grade, Monday and Tuesday, you didn't have to do comments because they weren't working, and that was our fault. And then you have your mastery task. So tomorrow and Friday, you should work on your mastery task. Make sure you have that done and in. And then all that Thursday and Friday are about are getting in touch in a more direct way with me and Miss Barajas so we can help you troubleshoot any questions and stuff. Who is Emmett Fjord? Who is that? My fiance, he's taking a nap right now. He wasn't feeling well today. He doesn't have coronavirus, but he's asleep. And then he's going to the doctor, but on a video chat. Isn't that cool? Kind of a crazy time. It's you, Chris. Which Chris? Chris Hemsworth? Nah. Since I'm working with an iPad, it's hard for me to get used to doing the assignments without having any trouble. Okay, so finding the assignments are getting easier. That's really good. That was sort of the goal. Not having homework Yes. Okay. So this makes sense. So the reason, and I'm going to say this again, like a lot of you guys have asked why we can't just do like a Google Meet for class, right? The reason we can't do that is because I don't know if you've noticed, not everybody is on and doing work at the same time. So if we only had our class during those periods for like 25 minutes each, only like a third of students would actually be able to be in class. And it's not because people are being lazy. It's because like some kids are sharing their laptop with their little sister. It's because we know some people are on an iPad like you are, Ashlyn, and we don't want your only option to be to type answers because typing on an iPad can be annoying. We want you to be able to hit the record button and like voice respond to the slide with your answer or video respond. That's way easier to do on an iPad. So if you are feeling like that's not something that's an option for you in other classes, but what they're using, they'll probably come up with ways that you can respond, and with a slightly different approach, like a video or recording your voice. Okay, thanks to Quasia. I'll check on that, and I should have it out by this weekend at the latest. Right, exactly. Right. And so we know that's what's happening. And that's why it wouldn't be fair if we were like, okay, you have to get to class on time and the class is only second period. And if you miss it, oh well, on Zoom, that so many kids would get screwed over that way. So that's why we're using more like VoiceThread, or I think Ashley was saying liking how Mr. Sparrow uses Screencastify, right? We need them to be pre-recorded so that you can access them no matter when you're able to do the work. But we also want to make sure that you're able to respond in a way that makes sense with what you're using. Okay, so that's why social studies, you can always use the VoiceThread. I'm glad to hear that. And if there's, like I said, any teachers you feel like the work is all typing and they don't maybe realize, email. Is there any easier way for me to show you that I understand without type every document out? What chatting? Like the comments on VoiceThread, or you're talking about the Google Hangout? No, I'm not in Alaska. My fiance used to live in Alaska, so we have an Alaska blanket from when he lived there. That's what that is. Imagine being in Alaska right now. That might be crazy. Truly crazy. Okay, so Google Hangouts, the way that it really works to schedule one, they get scheduled in Google Calendar. So if you go to, I don't know if you guys know this, but any Google website, whether it's Docs or it's Drive or it's Slides or whatever, it's slides.google.com or docs.google.com. So if you go to calendar.google.com and you log in with your StreamYard address, then any Google Hangout you've been invited to is going to show up there as like a schedule, as part of that day's schedule. And when you click it, the link to get on the Hangout is right there. Now, some teachers are also posting that link in classrooms so that you can click it at any time. And other teachers aren't creating a link unless you email them asking to have a meeting. So if you check calendar and you're like, yeah, I'm trying to Google Hangout with this teacher, I checked calendar, there's no event for me to click on, you should just email them and they'll create a link and send it to you. Emmett Fjord, who that is, I think you might be too, but it was nice meeting you, and I wish you the best of luck in the group chat you're supposed to be in. You are very welcome. You let me know whatever you need. Tomorrow, I'm going to probably just post like a link in my Google Classrooms, and it's going to be one Google Hangout, and I'm just going to stay on it all day. And kids are going to come and go, and I'm just going to be there to answer questions. That's my plan for tomorrow. You are welcome, Ashlyn. I'm pretty sure that's what Miss Tuller has been doing too. Like other teachers, I don't know what they're doing, but for ninth grade, Miss Tuller each day has just had a Google Hangout link where if for any reason you're not sure about anything, you can click to it. Oh no. Did you click the bell button next to the subscribe button by my name? The bell is usually what gives you alerts. You never have to be sorry. This is just what I do Monday through Wednesday as a way to answer like the frequently asked questions. And then Thursday and Friday, it gets a little more refined. And then we can do the Google Meets one-on-one and stuff. And that'll be good because tomorrow when we do Google Hangouts, you'll get to meet Moki when he's a little more awake. I think I like really exhausted him. We've just gone outside so many times today. But I also have a feeling he probably has to pee again right now because he never doesn't have to pee. And he's been doing good. When we go outside, he does his business and I try and make it a really big deal and give him a treat every time. But then when we're inside, he still has accidents. So we're getting there. Yeah, he's a sweetie. He's like our destiny puppy because he wasn't in the pictures of the litter. So we never even saw him until we met him. We thought we were going to get another one. And when they brought him out, it was like, this is the one we would have picked out of all of them. He's like our perfect dog. He is, we think, about 3 months old. He was found he was one of 6 brothers and sisters, and he was found when he was like a tiny baby on the street in Puerto Rico. And I don't know if you guys know this, but right now Puerto Rico is in even more strict of a situation than we're in because of coronavirus. Like they're on full lockdown. And there are a lot of stray dogs that shelters get in the United States from Puerto Rico because they just happen to have a lot of stray dogs there. But because those dogs are now, there's a lot of abandoned dogs in Puerto Rico too. But a lot of the time, abandoned dogs, like, they eat because restaurants give them scraps and there's a lot of people in the street who feed them, right? But now because of this pandemic, restaurants are closed right now. There's not a lot of people in the streets. So shelters in the United States are getting so many puppies and dogs coming in from Puerto Rico that need families that the agencies are like, please adopt, please foster, please adopt, please foster, because so many of those dogs are now like really desperately needing homes. So getting a dog is a lot of work, but we've been preparing for that for a long time. And this was a good opportunity to do something good that we know the world needs right now. And it's hard to feel like you can really do anything about this, like the best way to help people is to just stay away from them. Like that sucks. So this was something that made us feel good. Yeah, and there are plenty of hypoallergenic dogs that are really good with asthma, but it's not like it's hard to adopt. You would have to probably seek out and buy a dog like that, and when you buy a dog, they're pretty expensive is the problem. But I do know there is hope for you. If you save up and get a hypoallergenic dog, my aunt has really bad allergies, and they have a little puppy who's hypoallergenic, and they don't have any problems. One day, you'll totally get one day. Hypoallergenic dogs are cute. They're usually teeny tiny and super cutie. Yes, that's a good plan. Before this whole pandemic happened, that's what we thought. We thought when we have our own house, we'll have a dog. But we're doing it a little out of order now. You go for it, hamster. I want a bird next. I want a canary or a parrot. Oh. All right, my pup is waking up. You know what that means, guys? That means I might have to cut this short and take him to go pee because when he wakes up, that's the first thing that has to happen. Are there any other questions before I take him out to go? Any last minute anything? Comments, questions, concerns? You want your donut? You want this donut? Happy birthday to Aaliyah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaliyah. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so I'm expecting to see all of you at some point on Google Hangout tomorrow, okay? That's where we will meet and we'll have plenty of further discussion. And let me go before I get pooped on because I have a feeling that's what's coming. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. And I will talk to you on Google Hangouts tomorrow. I will be sitting all day just waiting to hear from you. And the link will be in classrooms. All righty? Okay, bye guys.